Welcome back to Mustang Media. I'm Isaac Morris.
And I'm Kerrigan Hutton. Thanks for joining us, Mustangs.
Kerrigan, I'm afraid that our days of procrastinating on a snow day are over.
Why do you say that, Isaac?
Well, you know what? Actually, I'll just let our very own Mustang Media reporter, Callister Ryan, tell you all about it.
Today we talked about the new late start schedule. We talked to teacher Mrs. Marsh.
Well, the one positive I see is by starting later, I think it'll be safer for the students who are driving to school by themselves, and it will help protect some of our days. Especially for seniors, because I happen to know that sometimes when we've had snow days in the past, the amount of days or total hours that they have been able to come to school gets really, really close, which could affect their graduation date and having enough days in. Oh, definitely safer, because as the day goes on, a lot of times if the sun comes out, then the conditions are just a little better for people to be out on the roads.
We also talked to Dr. Worth.
I think that it won't have as large of an effect as people might think, although I think some students may not end up coming at all. No, I think that in the past we've called school off and it ended up being really nice out, and I think that's happened more often than not, so I like the late start. I think half days are indeed safer for student drivers. I think starting later will allow the weather to warm up, the snow to melt, the weather to get better, and so kids will get to school safely.
Thanks, Callister. I heard you interviewed someone about school board elections.
Yes, Isaac, I interviewed Dana Casso and other candidates. Check it out.
Elections hit the city of Salina this week, the USD 305 board members being a highlight. I sat down with candidate Dana Casso and asked her what makes her stand out from the election.
What makes me stand out from the other candidates? And while I think all the candidates are very good, I think we could have a very nice panel from the group that is running. I have been involved in this school district for 20 years. I've had a kid in the school district. I wore this today because most of you might know about the school marathon program. I started the school marathon program at elementary at Meadowlark Ridge when my son was a third grader. I'm still running the school marathon program in every elementary school and private school here in Salina.
Growing up in Augusta, Dana achieved a recreational therapy degree from Emporia State and has been living in Salina for the last 25 years. She tells me a big part of her campaign is her compassion for the kids in the community.
I have a passion for, like I said, the well-being of kids, and I think it shows by the fact that we have over 3,000 kids every fall running the school marathon. So I think just the fact that I was an involved parent, I was on PTA president, I was at site councils, I attended every school conference. Some of you might even recognize me from the hallways because I was here and I was present, and I feel like I'd like to get more parents involved with being that kind of involved parent.
Finally, she had this sentiment to leave us with.
A final thought, I just wanted to share with you students that I have a heart for Salina Central. This is a great school. You all are blessed to be able to attend. I know so many of the teachers here, not only as teachers who taught my children, but as personal friends. And there is a true love for the students. And I believe that you guys have been given a gift of this beautiful building, the wonderful teachers, and it is your charge to take that gift and go out into the world and make the world better. And I believe my children received exceptional education coming out of the school. One has graduated, one's graduating in May. They're continuing to go on, and they believe that this was a good school, and I hope you believe this is a good school.
Good luck, Dana, and good luck to all the other candidates. Here are the results from Tuesday night's election.
Good job, me.
I think it's time for a break. What you got, Reed?
Fun facts with Reed.
It's Friday, and you know what that means? It's time for a fact. Did you know that people used to believe eating dead bodies could cure illness? Yummy.
Excellent. Finally, Molly Michaelis tells us about some changes to the ACT taking effect next September.
The ACT recently announced changes to their original testing, including section retesting, ACT superscoring, and faster results with online testing on national test dates. We spoke to sophomore Ben Kraft about how he feels about these changes.
I think it's a good thing overall. It allows you to actually see what scores you would have gotten on each test, because when you do the full ACT, you have to waste all your energy doing different tests before certain tests. so it gets like a better number for the actual test. I will probably keep doing the paper pencil. I feel more comfortable with that. I think that it's a good thing because in order to make a change, someone's going to have to get the wrong end, and at least for the upperclassmen, they are like on a level playing field. Everyone didn't get to do it, so it'll end up being fair, hopefully.
We also spoke to English teacher Miss Corcoran on how she feels about the changes to the ACT.
I think some of the changes to the ACT are good for students who might have not done well on one section of the ACT. So to allow them to go back and redo that section is a good change. I'm not quite sure what I think about the online testing. I think it's great to get your results faster, but I'm a little worried about the integrity of the test on computer-based.
Whether you're supportive of the new changes or not, remember that if you're a junior, you can still sign up for the free ACT today in the counseling office.
Well, that just about wraps up this edition of Mustang Media.
Wait! We can't forget about Ethan's sport report. Take it away.
Thanks, Kerrigan. I'm Ethan, and this is the sports report. Just as soon as it started, it's already over. The fall sports season, that is. The football team took a crushing blow out of the playoffs 28-7 against Andover at home last weekend. The cross-country team girls that qualified for state did a great job, though. Way to represent Salina Central. And an update for the World Series. The Washington Nationals won a 7-game thriller against the Houston Astros. Congrats to MVP Steven Strasburg. Now we can conclude Mustang Media.
Phew! Thanks, Ethan. Now, this just about wraps up this week's Mustang Media. I'm Kerrigan Hutton.
And I'm Isaac Morris. Good night and good luck, Mustangs.